I see light at the end of the tunnel, that sons and daughters of the African soil are beginning to open their eyes. And I see a bigger dream that is coming to reality in the African continent. That whatever move we are willing to make, we are being very meticulous about it. Because we have realized that nobody can do big things by themselves. That's why we are in the business of building communities around us. That's why we are in the business of building people up rather than pushing people down. We are in the business of healing, pushing and encouraging to make sure that people are seeing the bigger picture of themselves, that sons and daughters, as beautiful and handsome as they are created, they are not in the business of living Mother Africa, but they are in the business of, rebuilding, reshaping, rethinking the African continent that we deserve. That we no longer see our beautiful young girls and men dying in the Mediterranean Sea, but rather alive and well in Uganda, if not Rwanda, in Benin, if not Angola, if not Democratic Republic of Congo. They are in the business of doing something in Ethiopia, if not in Egypt, if not in Morocco, if not in Chad or Senegal, or, mention whatever nation you want to talk about, Eritrea. We are alive and well in building and reshaping the African continent. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say how happy I am to you, because I see the likes of, the President John Pombe Magufuli in the business of trying to do something in the continent. I see light as well at the end of the tunnel in Rwanda, as we are seeing it alive and well. That they have realized that since, the year 1994 in the genocide, they have come to believe that they can do it together, and regardless of their past, they are in the business of working together to see a better world. Kigali is one of the cleanest cities, guys, that you can talk about in the current Africa that we are seeing. I see Tanzania rising up and doing amazing things. I see the spirit of Julius Nyerere come, alive and well. I see men and women, not only in Kenya but Uganda as well, rising up to say enough is enough. And we are doing, and we are in the business of, getting it up. To see that we are, in the business of making agriculture work. To see that we are united to mechanize. To see that we are in the business of teaching the young kids that they can, believe in themselves, that they can raise their self-esteem, to see the bigger picture of themselves. 100 years from now, I don't know what you will be saying to the world, but I care about the story that will be written. What will be resonating in that storybook? That we who are present today, are we willing to make the 100 years plan, even if we're not going to be there, but we are willing and seeing the fact that the people who have made deliberate attempts to make sure that our Uganda work is there, people who are coming right after us, and they are willing to make sure that it too works, so that they are in the business of implementing, like the Chinese are doing 100 years from now. They are planning for their people, because they know exactly what their people need. They know exactly what they need for their people, even if they're not going to be there, but there will be someone to take it up. I long forward to the day and age where our kids, not only in Uganda but in Kenya, in Rwanda, the whole of East Africa, they are united, that we are seeing talents from the Democratic Republic of Congo working in Southern Sudan, if not in Sudan, that I see men and women from across the West Africa, from Senegal or Ghana or Nigeria or Niger. They are working in the northern part of, Africa, in Egypt or, Morocco, Morocco or whatever you want to talk about, but I see men and women from Nigeria too going to work in the southern part of Africa, that they do not have to be discriminated against, that we are not in the business of fighting over crumbs, that men and women are in the business of building Africa to work, to have us open borders, that we are no longer going back to the days and age where we are fighting over crumbs, because indeed when you're fighting over crumbs, you can never see what is on the dinner table. And sometimes we have got to invite ourselves onto the dinner table if we are to make Africa to work, because sometimes matters of importance, you do not need to be invited. And I guarantee you that if all of us rise up to do things in a better manner, in a better way, then I promise you that better days await Africa. Afro Optimism is alive and well. Better days are ahead of Africa, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Indeed, I have a dream that someday our sons and daughters shall no longer be willing to go outside of Africa, because we have made sure that the hospital is working. We have made sure that we have given the opportunity for young men and women who are brilliant as they are, who are going to be in the business of making agriculture work. I long forward to the day and age where our politics is no longer seen as a lucrative casino, but rather a place where people are going to sell their ideas, and on the basis of their ideas, they shall be given the opportunity to lead, but not only to lead, but show way and guidance to the young, brilliant men and women yet to take over leadership from them. I long forward to the day and age where our young girls are no longer suffering and they're in lack of pads, but they are seeing the fact that the governments and all the people are in the business of supporting them, not raping them, not defiling them, but seeing that they are alive and well, growing strong and bold and courageous as they can be, to make sure that they take up the lead in reshaping the world. Because until when we ask the bigger question, that what has African always presented to the world, that makes it to be, that makes it to be the big deal. With us, we have the natural resources, like everything is, embedded in Democratic Republic of Congo, in Malaysia, in Somalia, but they are known for the wrong reasons. And I hold the view that going forward will need us to rebrand, to say a different story about the African continent, that we know that men and women from the African continent are in the business of rewriting their own story, that we do not have people telling another story of Africa, because I tell you, the hunter shall always be the best storyteller unless the lion learns how to write. So let's get out, go out there, let us look, let us desire, let us do that which is good for the African continent. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Peace from Hitler. Follow up on YouTube channel, Hitler. That is it, guys.